Hi, I am Srikanth, specialist in cardiopulmonary rehabilitation. Now, because of this COVID-19 pandemic, most of the corona patients were developing fatigue and breathlessness. These are the symptoms what the corona patients are suffering with. As a physical therapist, I want to highlight it on these two things. Fatigue is nothing but it's not like after performing certain activity, any physical activity, they are feeling breathlessness or they feel exhaustion. So what we have to do? There are certain techniques are there. These are called as energy conservation techniques. We will do these energy conservation techniques with the breathing exercises. These breathing exercises not only improve the lung volumes and capacities, but it will improve the mood changes. It will improve the mood swings and it will develop the strength in the lungs to inhale the air inside the lungs. So how to perform this breathing exercise? There are different types of breathing exercise. Number one is a diaphragmatic breathing exercise. Number two is a localized basal expansion exercises. Number three is a pursed breathing exercise. Number four is a apical breathing exercises. First, I want to demonstrate diaphragmatic breathing exercise. You can do this exercise in lying position, or you can do it in a sitting position, or you can do it in a standing position. Before performing this exercise, you have to wear a loose clothing is very important. Breathing exercise will help you increasing the lung volumes and capacities. The first and foremost thing is place both your hands over the abdomen and exhale the air through the mouth. This is called as expiration. At the end of expiration, you push the abdomen through your hands, okay, inwards, and you have to inhale through the nose so that your abdomen has to move forward against the resistance of your hands, and you have to, at the end of inspiration, you have to hold it for 3 seconds initially. Later you can go with the 5 seconds of inspiratory holding. I will demonstrate it now. Place your hands on your abdomen. Your shoulders should be relaxed. Your shoulders should be at the same level. Now turn your head to one side. Exhale the air through the mouth with the pursed lips. Then take a deep breath. At the end of inspiration, give resistance inwards through the hand into the abdomen. Now start taking the air through the nose, holding it for 3 to 5 seconds. After this, you have to turn your head to one side and exhale the air through the mouth. This is called as a diaphragmatic breathing exercise. You can do this exercise by placing the hands over the abdomen, or one hand over the chest or one hand over the abdomen. But while you are performing this abdominal deep breathing exercise, you should be relaxed, no hurry. Your breathing should be shallow and deep. Okay, your shoulders should be relaxed. This is a diaphragmatic breathing exercise. If you feel difficulty in doing this exercise in a standing position, you go in a lying position, a supine lying position, like placing lying on the back of your back. It's very important. The next thing is the localized basal expansion exercises. Place your hands at either side of the ribs like this. Okay. Now, same. Exhale the air through the mouth and then push the chest wall inwards with your hands. Then start taking the air inside through the nose, holding it for 5 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. After that, turn your head to one side and exhale the air. You can do this localized basal expansion exercises with the other modification like this. Place both the hands like this. Your hands should be same level of the shoulder. Then bringing the hands towards the shoulder and pushing your hands backwards. Inhalation through the nose, exhalation through the mouth. And you can do the modification further progress of these exercises. Place your hands over the waist like this while you are bending sideways. Exhale the air while you are coming up. Inhale the air while you are bending sideways. Exhale the air when you are coming up. Inhale the air. This is a localized basal expansion exercise. An apical breathing exercise is nothing but place the tips of the fingers just below the clavicle. We call it as a collarbone, just below the collarbone. exhale the air, inhale through the nose and holding it for 3 to 5 seconds, then exhale through the mouth. These are called diaphragmatic breathing exercise, pursed breathing and apical breathing exercises. These exercises will help in increasing the lung volumes and capacities, so you will not feel the shortness of breath. And one more thing is humming is a very important during the exhalation of the air. How to do this one? What will happen with humming during exhalation? So the nitric oxide production will be increased. This helps in neuronal plasticity. This will increase the mood swings. Both the feet apart with the shoulder level. Place your hands on the waist, okay, and hum like this during exhalation. Humming like this during exhalation improve the lung volumes and capacities, and as well as it helps in improving the improving the mood swings by increasing the production of nitric oxide. The next thing is, when you are performing any physical activity, if you are feeling breathlessness while performing the physical activity, the first and foremost thing is breaking the activity in the shorter intervals is very important. So performing any exercises, before that warm up is very important. How to perform the warm up exercise is nothing but first thing is a shoulder shrugging exercises, then next thing is a shoulder circumduction, next thing is a arms, this is called as a arms moving forward and backward, arms moving sideways, up and down, and marching at the side is the warming up exercise. Marching at the side and bending sideways like this, it will promote relaxation, and you can perform these exercises with the breathing. And if you are a cardiac patient, like you have a stent angioplasty, you have undergone angioplasty, or you have a coronary artery bypass grafting, you should be very careful before performing the exercise. And you have to perform the exercises after the 1 hour of your breakfast or 1 hour of your dinner. Anything after 1 hour you have to perform these exercises, because with these exercises what will happen, your glucose levels will be decreased. So because of that you feel hungry, you feel fatigue because of the accumulation of lactic acid in the muscles. So comfortable clothing is very important, proper ventilation is very important. If you are a cardiac patient, you should be very carefully monitored by the specialist person called the physical therapist or respiratory therapist or your personal physician, which is very important. And if you feel breathlessness, shortness of breath in performing this activity, any physical activity, there is a certain positions are there which helps you to prevent the shortness of breath. One position is a high sitting, and one position is called high sitting position. This is the position, high sitting position. You should be relaxed in this position, okay, and lean forward at the waist and you sleep and concentrate on the breathing exercise. And place a table just at the waist level. Place your hands on the table like this, bend forward at the waist level and breathe in and breathe out. The next thing is, if you feel breathlessness in sitting position, you can go with a supine-like position, okay, placing a pillow under the knee joint, okay, so it will be flexed like this, and you start placing your hands on the abdomen like this and starting inhalation and exhalation through the mouth. While you are performing, your feet should be on the couch. And sideline position is also one of the best positions if you are feeling breathlessness. Take 2 or 3 pillows. This is called as a high sideline position. In this position, slightly bend your knees like this, and you start taking off air through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And your head and the neck and shoulders has to be supported with a pillow. And the warming exercises for this one is, you can go with a relaxed breathing exercises by placing hands like this, come back again, placing the hand like this and the sideways and come back again. And you can do certain activities with the legs also. If you have loss of balance and in coordination, supported, your hands has to be supported like this, and bring the leg away from your body like this. Move your leg away from your body like this. When you are moving the leg away from your body, inhale through the nose, and when you bring the leg towards your body, exhale through the mouth. And half squats. How to perform the half squats? Like this, both the feet apart, the waist level, and keep your hands on the table and gently go with a reflex knee like this. When you are coming back down, inhale. When you're coming up, exhale through the mouth. One more thing is marching at the side. So along with this, to prevent the anxiety also leads to shortness of breath. To prevent the anxiety, you can practice Jacobson relaxation technique. What is this Jacobson relaxation technique? First, you have to start from the foot towards the head level. To be relaxed on the, you have to be relaxed on the table like this. First, you start with the foot and ankle exercises, followed by diaphragmatic breathing exercise, inhalation through the nose, exhalation through the mouth, and next thing is press the knees down, holding it for 10 seconds, then come back again, followed by diaphragmatic breathing exercise, taking off air inside and outside. The next thing is make a tight fist and relax, make a tight fist and relax, tightening of your buttocks, then relax, tightening of your buttocks, then relax. Okay, followed by deep diaphragmatic breathing exercises like this. Bend your elbow like this and holding it for 10 seconds, then come back again, followed by diaphragmatic breathing exercise. Then push your shoulders down, holding it for 10 seconds, then come back again, and push your head down towards the bed, holding it for 10 seconds, then come back again. Tight closing of your eyes, followed by diaphragmatic breathing exercise, and come back again. By yawning with smile. This will helps you to relax your muscles, relax the muscles of the face. Then this is called as a Jacobson relaxation technique, which helps you to prevent the anxiety. Along with the diaphragmatic breathing exercise, if you perform Jacobson relaxation technique, it will be very useful for the patient to prevent the shortness of breath. Thank you.